Alligator versus crocodile. Which one is stronger, and who would claim victory in a clash? These reptiles are some of the closest living relatives of the dinosaurs, with origins stretching back more than 70 million years. Over this immense span of time, their appearance and behavior have hardly changed, earning them the nickname living fossils. Both alligators and crocodiles share similarities in size, looks, and habits, which often makes it tricky to tell them apart at first glance. An alligator, often simply called a gator, belongs to the genus Alligator. Only two species exist today, the American alligator and the much rarer Chinese alligator. They fall under the order Crocodilia, which also includes crocodiles, caimans, and gharials. Crocodiles, meanwhile, are large aquatic reptiles spread across tropical regions of Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Australia. Unlike alligators, some crocodiles can even travel far out into the ocean. Like their gator cousins, they trace their lineage back to prehistoric times with very few evolutionary changes since the age of dinosaurs. Size and physical traits. Alligators have heavily armored bodies with thick, muscular tails. Their backs are covered with bony plates known as osteoderms or scutes. They walk on 4 short legs with 5 toes in the front and 4 on the back. Their broad snout is rounded, and their nostrils are located at the tip, allowing them to breathe while submerged. One key difference between the two lies in their teeth. When an alligator closes its mouth, its large 4th tooth on the lower jaw slides neatly into a socket in the upper jaw, making it invisible. Male alligators grow larger than females. On average, a female reaches about 8.2 feet, 2.6 meters, while males average 11.2 feet, 3.4 meters. Exceptional males can grow massive, weighing up to 1,000 pounds, 454 kilograms. Crocodiles are built for predation. Their streamlined bodies let them move swiftly in water, and they can dash at surprising speed on land as well. Their jaws are immensely powerful, capable of delivering a crushing force of around 3,000 pounds per square inch. Their teeth are designed to tear through flesh, though interestingly, if their jaws are shut tight, they lack the muscle strength to reopen them against resistance. They also carry sharp claws that add to their hunting prowess. Depending on the species, crocodiles range in size from the small dwarf crocodile to the colossal saltwater crocodile. Range and habitat. The American alligator lives throughout the southern United States, from Texas and Oklahoma across to North Carolina, with Florida being especially famous for them. They inhabit slow-moving rivers, lakes, swamps, and ponds. The Chinese alligator, on the other hand, is confined to a small area in the Yangtze River basin of eastern China. Once common in rivers and wetlands, their habitat has been drastically reduced, leaving them mainly in man-made ditches and ponds on farmland, often near rice paddies. Crocodiles occupy an even broader range, found across every continent except Antarctica. Their habitats stretch along tropical and subtropical zones near the equator. 4 species live from southern North America down through Central and northern South America. 3 are native to Africa, while 7 others inhabit southern Asia, northern Australia, and surrounding islands. Each species adapts to its own range, though overlaps exist. Some occupy wide territories, while others are restricted to smaller areas. Regardless, all 16 recognized species are semi-aquatic. They split their time between land and water, often basking along riverbanks to warm up in the sun. Habitat preferences differ. Some species thrive in saltwater, others in freshwater, and some in brackish conditions. Their homes include rivers, deltas, lakes, swamps, estuaries, reservoirs, and coastal areas. Diet and feeding. Alligators are strict carnivores. Their powerful jaws can crack open turtle shells with ease. Their menu includes fish, snails, birds, amphibians, and mammals that wander too close to the water's edge. Small prey are swallowed whole, while larger animals are shaken apart into bite-sized pieces. For very large catches, they use a spinning maneuver, twisting their bodies to rip chunks of meat that can be swallowed. Crocodiles rely on stealth. They are ambush hunters, lying in wait until a fish or land animal strays near. Then they lunge with lightning speed. Being cold-blooded, they don't need to eat frequently, sometimes surviving long stretches without a meal. Despite their often sluggish appearance, they are apex predators. Some species have even been documented attacking and killing sharks. Most species feed mainly on vertebrates, fish, reptiles, mammals though. Some also eat mollusks, crabs, and other invertebrates depending on availability. Social and behavioral patterns. Alligators are surprisingly social and are often spotted in groups known as congregations. These gatherings usually occur while basking in the sun or swimming. Like other reptiles, they are cold-blooded and depend on external conditions to regulate their body temperature. They warm up by lying in the sun or move into water to cool off. When winter temperatures drop, American alligators often remain in the water since it holds warmth longer than air. On land, alligators may seem clumsy, but in water, they are agile and fast, propelling themselves with their strong tails. Crocodiles, by contrast, are more solitary by nature, though many individuals may gather in basking spots or around a large kill. Unlike alligators, they don't form social bonds within groups. These gatherings often involve competition, especially when food is involved. With individuals fighting for the choicest portions, a clash, who would win? So what if a crocodile and an alligator faced off in a fight? Which would emerge as the victor? At first glance, both appear dangerous and powerful. They rarely occupy the same habitat, though there are limited regions where their ranges overlap. While both can deliver devastating bites, crocodiles tend to be more aggressive by nature. This aggressiveness makes them a greater danger overall compared to alligators, which are opportunistic feeders and usually avoid confrontation unless provoked. Both species rely on their elongated jaws to grip prey, which helps them tear larger bites of flesh during hunts. However, the crocodile enjoys key advantages in both size and bite strength. With a crushing force exceeding 3,500 psi, crocodiles surpass the American alligator's bite power of roughly 2,900 psi. They are also generally larger and heavier. Of course, outcomes depend on circumstances such as the environment, animals, age, and individual health. But when it comes to combat, crocodiles tend to dominate. The saltwater crocodile of Australia and the Nile crocodile of Africa, in particular, stand as the undisputed giants of crocodilia. In areas where their ranges overlap, American crocodiles often outmatch and drive away alligators. That reputation, combined with their ferocity and size, solidifies crocodiles as the likely victors in any head-to-head encounter.